questions with a fifth grader. That's the fifth grader. Now an all online fifth grader as a win. Today? Yesterday? Yesterday was kind of the first day of Ella going to all at home online Zoom school, distance Google Meet, distance learning. She was in school for a couple days a week for this first couple months of school year, and not anymore. So, first question, what was different today versus what's in school?
A lot of things. You get done with school way earlier.
Okay. Good thing.
So instead of going on Zoom meetings, I go on Google Meets.
Okay.
And because there's so many people in them, it always is so glitchy and everything.
Glitchy?
So,
way to pronounce that. That's a good word to pronounce.
Glitchy.
Glitchy. All right. Cool. Give me a bad thing. Is that a bad thing? Glitchy Google Meets. Yeah, also a good band name.
Sometimes I can't understand my teacher or something.
Or your dad.
When I was in my Google Meet before we filmed this, my teacher kept cutting out and I couldn't hear her, but I could hear all the students.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's the stuff we have to kind of navigate right now, right? All the technology, instead of seeing people like this and talking and having interviews one-on-one, you are on a screen or you are on a screen and we're looking this way and we're talking to you or we're talking back and forth and it gets confusing and tough and hard and overwhelming. What else overwhelms you right now?
What?
What overwhelms you? What I can't handle, I can't take it. Stressed out.
A lot of things.
A lot of things? Name a couple.
So today, since I haven't done a ton of Google Meets right in a row in a while, like today I had a Google Meet where it was supposed to go for 10 minutes and stopped at noon, but it went till 1 o'clock and I had another meeting at 1 o'clock. So I had to get off of that one and rush to the other one. And then I only had 5 minutes in between my other one.
To eat that hockey puck of a pizza? I made a pizza for Ella in between because that was me 10 minutes also, and it wasn't. And I had to keep it warm and then all this other fun stuff, and then it turned into a hockey puck. Wasn't very good.
No.
All right, what are you looking forward to on the distance stuff? What's the good thing about having distance learning? Is there one right now? Can you see something that could be kind of fun? And you have a lot of hair in your face. Go.
So voice popped.
Yeah. Puberty.
But I don't really know. And when instead of just doing all these assignments and not doing any Google Meets, the good part about doing Google Meets while doing distance learning, you actually get to see people's faces.
Gotcha.
And
that makes sense.
So in school when we were hybrid, which means we go for a few days and then we do distance for a few days before we went all distance. Our teachers had us get our classmates' numbers, and one of my friends is in my class.
See, you're going through puberty on this video right now. You're
one of my friends is in my class, so I have her number, and one Google Meet that I had today, my teacher's technology was terrible, so she kept getting kicked out of the meeting, so there were only kids on there, so we kept texting back and forth,
trying to figure out what's going on, right? And that's the plus side, I guess. You can still talk to your classmates. When you can't see your classmates, you can talk to them, right?
We were also going over the answers because that's what we were supposed to do on our meet.
Okay.
So we were texting the answers back and forth. And then also at the end, because at the end everyone kept leaving and it was just the teacher, me, my friend, and then 6 other people. And because my teacher was helping the kids who were on there with the problems that they had trouble with, and me and my friend did them fine. So we were wondering if we should go back, if we should leave or stay on. So my friend asked the teacher then, and my teacher said she can leave, but if she wants to, she could stay on. So then we were texting back and forth to see if we wanted to.
What do you think the most helpful thing would be in distance learning? I know we've only done it a couple days, I guess.
You learn to be more independent.
What would actually, let me follow that up. What would be the most helpful thing for the teacher or for students that would make it kind of easier or better, or
have your camera on.
Camera on. That's so I have everybody's camera on.
Have your camera on. You need to. So some of my assignments, I need to either take a video or a picture of the work that I did to prove that I did it.
Okay.
Not a ton of people do that at all. They just mark as done. So then the teacher doesn't know for sure if they did it or not.
True. What if there's someone else in the Google Meet, like a para in the Google Meet, to coordinate things? Would that help at all, or does that? Like, does the teacher feel overwhelmed running a Google Meet with 25 kids?
Not really, because my teachers don't really get overwhelmed because they have control of the whole thing.
Okay, freeze for a second. Teachers, do you get overwhelmed with this? Guessing maybe. Some might be easier than others, but I'm kind of curious on this. So, those teachers, maybe not so much, or you're playing it off really well that you're not. So, sorry, continue.
Yeah, I don't think that they do. Because they sometimes get like frustrated if people keep talking or like just have their mic on and they're like moving things around because you hear every single noise.
Yep.
But the teachers have control over the whole thing, so they can mute kids. They can like turn. Well, actually no, but they can mute kids. They can start presenting. They can like give a kid I don't know how to explain it, but one of the features on there is on the Google Meet is you can like take a kid's permission away from muting and unmuting.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
So then they don't keep unmuting and like have all this loud noise in the background.
Gotcha. Best class on Google Meet over best virtual class. What do you like? What's the best one? Your favorite?
What do you mean?
What's your favorite class that you?
Probably my homeroom reading.
Homeroom reading, okay. Most difficult class to kind of figure out virtually.
My challenge reading and math group.
Okay. How about the class that you never thought you'd have virtually?
Student leadership.
Student leadership, okay. How's Phy Ed? How's that? Give me a Phy Ed example. What do you do for Phy Ed?
So, for Phy Ed, they have live Google Meets of recess time, so there's like over 200 kids, I'm pretty sure, on there.
Huh.
I've never been on one, but because you don't have to go on one, and I just choose not to.
Okay.
So and the Phy Ed people run the like live
recess.
Yeah, and then but for Phy Ed, for like our assignments, they like post a video every Monday of what they want us to do, and then we make a video of us doing it on an app called Flipgrid.
Okay, so you have to do whatever their challenge is or their activity or something. Okay, cool.
And mine yesterday was, and I didn't see it until today, so mine today. But so the good thing about specials, so like art, reading, music, science, which is social studies, and then like gym and stuff, they post it on Monday, but we have the whole week to get it done.
Gotcha.
So they post every Monday, but it's not due until Friday.
Which I'm guessing other schools probably are doing different things here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of curious what happens at other schools. Because their Monday day now is going to be a distance learning day, but before it was like a catch-up day.
Mm-hmm. It still kind of is.
Is it kind of? Okay.
Yeah. Because, like, the stuff that I have on Monday, so every day throughout the week, I have a Google Meet at 9:30 with my homeroom teacher, Mr. Rose. That's the reading group. And then he posts like one or two or three assignments.
What's the best thing Mr. Rose has ever taught you? I know this.
Cheesy bread recipe.
Oh, I was going the other one.
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese. Mr. Rose's mac and cheese is the best mac and cheese.
I love his cheesy bread.
And the cheesy bread is so good. Yeah, I like the mac and cheese better.
I make
They're both good. There. So.
I add a little.
That's right. Go ahead.
I add a little touch to the cheesy bread because he uses Old English like cheese spread, and I just use the butter and the garlic, and then put what's it called, mozzarella cheese on top of it instead of using the cheddar one.
So did you know, kids watching this, your teachers can do other things than just teach you online. They know how to make good mac and cheese and cheesy bread too. So maybe you should ask your teacher what's their best thing that they can cook or favorite thing they can cook. What's your best thing that you can cook? Or bake?
Cheesecake.
Cheesecake. I'm going.
Well, it's a what?
Sorry, go ahead.
It's like not a real cheesecake. It's like it's a no-bake cheesecake, but it's really good.
Mine is ice cream pie.
That's
or that
the only
Butterfinger
thing
thing.
you can make.
I can make more than that. I'm making dinner tonight. All right, challenge for the week. I have one. Actually, I'm in 2 challenges. I got the challenges today. All right, 2 challenges. First challenge is when you're online and you're doing your Google Meet, Zoom, whatever you're doing for your school, turn your camera on. First challenge. That's easy. Just turn your camera on.
Ethan.
Ethan doesn't know. Turn your camera on. That's the first thing. Second thing is, kids, or maybe even teachers that are watching this, ask your students or ask your teachers, what is the best thing that they can cook or bake? What's their favorite thing? And maybe get their recipe and maybe try it out because Mr. Rose's cheese bread and Mr. Rose's mac and cheese is great. 2 challenges. Got it? And we'll see you next time. You gonna talk anymore? We're good? All right, we're good. See ya.
Bye-bye.